breaking down. The sun goes dim, the fire burns through our skin. Every night, every day, as long as I'm with you. How far do we go before we know that we belong? This is our home. Yeah, the nights are long, but we press on. The journey is long, but this I know. We've come so far and we're getting close. Let go of our sins. It's a long road to where we It's a long, it's a long, it's a long road. It's a long road.
Lately forgiven, gave my name to all of them. Gave my name. And the worst of it all is that I can't keep my heart straight. And the worst of it all is that I can't keep my heart straight. Separated through the miles, searching for the answer to our trials. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven, so I pray we can be together one day. We found love in separate ways. Heartbreak is a wonderful price to pay. We came so far through our weakness. We found a love, even the stars between us won't bury us. One day we can be together, and this moment could last forever. I say that you and I have found a piece of heaven, so I pray we can be together one day.
How y'all doing? Well, first of all, I can't even. Okay, I can't pull up the iFollow. I mean, I'm trying to. It'll work eventually, but like, I log in. I go on the Live Match Center. I click on Watch Live Now, and it's not popping up. Nothing's popping up. So hopefully I can get this fixed pretty soon. But for now, we're just gonna roll with the punches and just see what I can do. AFC Wimbledon, how are they going to line up? I haven't seen the lineups yet because I was setting up all the graphics and shit like that. well, graphics and like watching Carlisle United highlights to see like who's dangerous, who we need to watch out for. I can already tell you, just looking at the stats alone, Christian Dennis, they're number 14. 17 goals, 4 assists on the season. Already, you're going to be looking at that. In terms of experience, he's mainly a League Two striker. He's played for like Macclesfield, Chesterfield, Notts County. Nothing too crazy, but he is a left-footed striker. He has good finishing. Not the fastest player in the world, but whenever he's in good areas, he can finish, kind of like a Joe Pickett. Well, maybe not a Joe Pickett of now. I'd say Joe Pickett of old. But anyway, they also have, was it Jay Garner? I know a lot of there are a lot of Garners out there. I don't think that's the... No, I was thinking of Garner that used to play for, what's his face? He used to play for Fleetwood, right? No, that's a different Garner. But he's also going to be starting alongside Dennis. They have a very solid midfield three in Gibson, Guy, and Moxon, who they usually play alongside one another in most fixtures. I know every now and again you could see someone like John Mellish. Actually, no, he's a defender, actually. But, yeah, usually you see those three. Moxon, I saw a few highlights of him. He's he's pretty quick on the ball. He's got good vision. Overall, a pretty solid midfielder. And then Callum Guy. Actually, no, I'm switching Moxon and Guy. Guy is the quick one. And Moxon is the all-around, just solid midfielder, good ball-playing skills. They both have good ball-playing skills, though. But overall, just solid midfield three. And then the 5 in the back that they usually play. Pretty standard. You usually don't see too many changes between this back 5. Yeah, not much to say. I mean, they're a solid team all around. They got a really potent goal scorer in Dennis, and we'll see how we handle it. We got a 4-2-3-1 as per standard. The only change really in the starting lineup is Jaisimi starting instead of coming off the bench. Actually, no Jack Curry today. I find that, okay, playing Lee Brown today instead of Jack Curry. Not too sure if it's a knock or illness or tactical. I highly doubt that's tactical. But, we'll see. I'm not too confident. I mean, well, Brown's been okay, but against a team like Carlisle, I don't know. We'll see. Gunter starting alongside, or starting on the other side, rather. Callum Biden-Pierce, center back's pretty standard. Everything else is standard aside from Jaisimi starting. No Al-Hamadi today, which I think is fine if we're playing in a 4-2-3-1. I don't think Al-Hamadi is really... I don't think he should be a winger. I think he should play alongside Davison in a 2. So I'm okay with Al-Hamadi not starting today and just, letting Jaisimi do his thing because he's been looking impressive so far. I think he's pretty physically strong. Can shrug off a couple challenges, and he's actually, a player on the wide area that we could use on the 1v1s, aside from maybe Pearson. I know Pearson hasn't... he's only started one game so far. He's not even on the team sheet today, but Jaisimi is also good on those wide areas in the 1v1s. So we'll see how that turns out. I think we match up okay against Carlisle. I'm not going to go as far as to say that we're going to get a win today, but I think we're looking okay. I thought we played decent against Leyton Orient last time. I just didn't finish our chances, especially with Ethan Chislett, and they took theirs. So it was what it was. I thought it was a similar performance defensively against Sutton, where we played well defensively. We just couldn't finish our chances this time around. And we're at home this time. And I think we're more of a fortress than we were before under Robbo. It was you can hardly even consider it a fortress. So I think an okay shot today. I'm going to predict, I'm going to say 1-1. I think we'll hold out, but we'll see. Now let me see if I can get the iFollow to work this time. I was not able to pull it up before I started rambling on about lineups and shit. And I still can't. What the fuck is going on? Okay, let me try logging out and logging back in. I tried using different browsers too. I tried Chrome. I usually use Edge, but now I'm using Chrome, and still nothing. So that's unfortunate. So yeah, okay, I can pull up the live match center, easy. Watch live now. I click watch live now, and nothing fucking pops up. What the fuck? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me the match was fucking postponed. Hold on. I'm gonna check for myself. This is a shambles. Radio WDON commentary. Yay! I can't even pull up the audio. What the fuck? Okay, Firefox. Do I have Firefox? Do I have Opera GX? Yes, I have Opera GX. Let me try that. What the fuck, dude? Sorry if I'm cursing. Cheers. Yep. Hopefully. I mean, if we can get a good win against a third place side and move up the ladder, that'd be fantastic. Well, Opera GX. Let's see if that could work. I don't know if you guys can hear that little subtle. Every time you type something, there's a little click. Click, 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 click. I don't know. I find that to be a nice aesthetic. Okay, live match center. We can pull that up. What the fuck? Why can't I pull the game up? Guys, I don't think I can watch this. I think for some reason I don't know what's going on. I've tried 3 different browsers. This is a shambles, guys. Alright, I'm gonna restart my computer. I don't know if it's maybe... I don't know what's going on. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I am muted, huh? Oh. Lovely. Okay. I was muted for a split second there. Yeah, by the way, this has been going on, so I tried pulling it up on my phone, couldn't pull it up, so I'll just do like a Q&A. Feel free to ask me anything, tell me anything until we can get this situated. Also, for those of you that maybe have wondered in the past, I'm not going to England this year, or the UK in general, unfortunately. I got a couple other trips planned, but next year, 100%. I want to go at least once a year after that, but not this year, unfortunately. I know. It's a shame. I really wanted to go, especially because this season, I'm not going to say we're going to make the playoffs this season, because I think we're a firm, high-end, rather, mid-table side, not low-end mid-table side, but still mid-table side nonetheless. But it would have been nice to go anyway, to see a possibility of us making the playoffs. But yeah. Well, who do you think will leave this summer? Let's see. Let me first pull up the contracts. See what we got. I think Nightingale will leave. Not that big of a loss. I think Alex Pierce potentially could retire. So that's 2 center backs that we'll be losing there. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk if we lose Nightingale, unfortunately, as much as I love him. Gunter's a possibility. I think we're going to lose several defenders this season. I think we'll re-sign Chislett probably for a 2-year deal. Jaisimi, I think we're going to probably extend his loan, right? Or is he only just going to be here for... I'm not sure about Jaisimi. Hopefully we can keep Jaisimi for another half season. I think we'll re-sign Davison. Obviously we'll re-sign Pearson. No, he's on loan. Never mind. What am I saying? I think we're going to keep Pearson until the beginning of next... I don't know. But anyway, here's who I feel. Pierce, Nightingale, Gunter, for sure. 3 defenders. Aside from that, aside from our loans, I'm not sure. I think we got a good transfer window though. I think let's see. Yeah, we got a couple of really key loans. Jaisimi as a winger that could actually take people on. Pearson, of course, another one of those individuals, but he's younger, is not as experienced as someone like Jaisimi. I think Al Hamadi is going to be a good long-term prospect for sure. I think maybe work on his first touch a little bit, but he's got good strength. Can shrug people off. Maybe his finishing. We haven't seen too much of his finishing yet, but from what I've seen so far, maybe he could improve a little bit on it. But other than that, very strong, can hold the ball up very well. Maybe George Marsh. We might end up giving him away, assuming that we keep. Actually, I'm not sure because Armani Little's on loan, so we're gonna lose Little. But then again, we did sign what is it, McAteer, right? Or is he he's also a loan player. Never mind. We got a lot of loans this season, but some very crucial ones. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a good one. If we do, it's going to be for a hefty price tag, that's for sure. Curry. Good question, because his contract expires the end of 2024, but we could possibly sell him for a very, very hefty amount. I think he's very capable of playing in League One, maybe the championship within 2 or 3 seasons. I say maybe, no, I think he's capable of that. I do think we lose Jack Curry though, so that's like 4 defenders already we're gonna lose. We'll see. I mean, if the likes of Pierce and Gunter both retire, maybe AFC Wimbledon will try to keep Jack Curry. But if we keep at least one of those two, then I think Curry leaves. I still can't see anything, so... Yeah, it's a radio.
To the Dons. Greetings to our very own Hetty Sparkles, confirming that we are back in the land of the broadcast living. But,
yeah, refresh my browser, still nothing.
The website, I think, this afternoon for iFollow. And then just before kick-off, lights went out, and as I said, it was not beyond the realms of possibility that the continuation of the game might have been in jeopardy. But anyway.
Try to get a better lighting at least. Nope, that didn't fix anything. I'll just keep it like this. Chisholm missed again, didn't he? Oh, okay. Can you guys hear this okay? Is this fine? Good? I can't play it on the computer, so... I'm sure you guys can pull up the radio I don't know, somewhere, but just in case, I'll just play this for you guys. Oh, whoa! Video's back! Yay! Alright, let's go. We're good. We're good, boys. Here we go. Alright, I'll turn down the audio then. Alright, switch to the play to Jaisimi, holding the ball up here. Looking for an overlap. Oh, he actually outmuscles his defender. He goes to ground, the defender. Jaisimi plays it through to Brown. Handball! He played across in. It looked like maybe he bounced off his chest. Wow, okay. Good run of play there, though. Jaisimi holding up number 2. Gotta pull up the lineups. Fuck. Senior. Not to be confused with Kirtland Senior. Or Courtney Senior. Let's see if I can put something to hold my phone up, perhaps. Good. Nice. Carlisle winning the header, but Carlisle still in possession. Let's see. Gotta recognize some names. Gibson, Senior, Dennis, Garner. Garner. That's an unfamiliar name, though. I haven't seen him on the team sheet too often. Joe Garner. He's only played 4 games this season for Carlisle so far. Oh, wow. He's a very experienced player. Okay. He's played for the likes of Nottingham Forest, Watford, Preston, Wigan, Ipswich, Fleetwood. He's been around the block. The 34-year-old. Okay. His only real prolific seasons were 2 seasons with Preston League 1, 18 goals, 25 goals, 2013 to 2015. And then 2017-2018 for Ipswich, 10 goals. And Wigan, 8 goals next season. But very experienced striker playing alongside leading goal scorer Kristen Dennis. So, pretty decent striking duo coming in for Carlisle. I'm gonna move my camera down just a tad. I don't know if that helps. Carlisle's gonna whip it in, back post, headed back towards the center, but easily headed away by Carlisle. Nobody there. No handball. Okay then. Gibson dropping back to receive it. Tried to find a long ball, but was pressured by Davison. And now a long ball played by Huntington. Headed back towards the center. Foul though, or offside actually, on Garner after the little knockdown from one of the center mids. Garner's. Oh, okay. Yeah, Garner just poked it away after we were trying to take the free kick. Just a warning for Garner, though. Oh. Okay. Now Huntington won the knockdown, and then immediately you see a ball over the top play to Jaisimi, and it's cleared away for a throw-in. Jaisimi holding it up, though. Armani Little shrugged off the ball. They receive possession back. Lee Brown off the press. The iFollow app on the phone. It's available, well, for supporters outside the UK, you can buy a season pass if you wish. You basically have access to every game. It kind of sucks that they don't do that in the UK. I'm sure it's just a method. It's just a way for people to. It's just a way for iFollow to. I'm sorry, for the club to try to get people to actually attend the games. To where you have to pay like per game on a per game basis rather than a actual subscription. Anyway, free kick here for Carlisle. I'm rewinding to see what really exactly happened there. It's a punt from the keeper. Header away. Yeah, Armani Little just kind of stepped in a little late there. For those of you that are wondering that little green glow, it's because I have the lineups pulled up, and there's a bit of a green background, obviously because the pitch. Way free kick was like a good 6 yards over the bar there. I think that free kick was taken by Gibson, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. He tried to lace it, kind of like a Cristiano Ronaldo type free kick, but nope. Pell losing out on the header. A couple of headers won. Huntington knocks it forward. Pierce tries to clear it straight up in the air. Gibson is juggling it around a bit. Pell tries to press, but they play around him. Pell is pressing high, man. Perhaps trying to come out with a vengeance, as last game maybe was a little frustrated. Didn't have his best performance against the Leyton Orient side. Monty Little tries to step in. Gibson was able to dribble past him, but that time he gets in a little bit of a deflection. I see Don Pell holding it up. Now we get a clearance. I do like Armani Little. I think he's a very good loan signing. He's a box-to-box type of midfielder. Chislett holding the ball up on the corner flag after a through ball. Attempt. Nicely done. Davison dropping deep to receive the clearance. Still holding it up. Takes a touch forward. Beautiful. Yellow card, surely. No? Oh, this ref's fairly lenient. Oh, there we go. Nicely done there by Davison. You know, anticipating Chislett's clearance wasn't going to be too long. And then just kind of goes one way, then goes the other, then takes it forward. Yellow card for Owen Moxon. So far, Carlisle have been winning most of the aerial duels in their final third. There he goes again, Huntington winning the header over Davison. But we lump it forward. Lee Brown, what can he do? Back to Little. It's a nice little floater there, but headed away. Huntington's been winning so many headers already, their center back. They're like central center back, pretty much. Little, nice ball forward. Oof. Nicked away by Carlisle, now they're in possession. Ooh. Intended W by Moxon, going straight all the way to Pierce. Oh, here we go. Woodyard just drove a pass low and hard to Chislett. Chislett, great first touch, but then he tries to chip it over to an oncoming Davison with the through ball attempt, but too heavy. Oh, Woodyard. Oh. We're playing with purpose. We're playing a couple passes going forward. A square ball, forward ball, square ball, forward ball. We're playing with intent right now. Oh, Jaisimi with a very poor pass there. But a foul committed on Jaisimi first. I like the way AFC Wimbledon are playing right now, though. They're not like keeping possession for the sake of it. They're always trying to advance the play. So same with Carlisle though. I think they're playing pretty well too. I think this is gonna set up to be a very good fixture, at least has been so far these first 20 minutes. I wasn't able to see the first 10, but yeah. Throw in here for AFC Wimbledon, about 24 yards out, respectively. Oh, wow. Ball bouncing around. No foul? Harry Pell goes down. Was it really a foul then? We'll see. Was it really a foul if it was Harry Pell? Let's see. I rewinded. Chislett or Woodyard. Eh. Oh, Dennis tried to save it. Can I do this? Am I allowed to do this? Am I going to get copyright strike for this? Yeah, no, I think I will. I don't want to take the risk. I'm not risking that shit. Ooh, good football. Okay. Cleared away. Headed by Senior. Garner trying to hold it up. Wins the header, but... Nicely done, Pierce. Davison holding it up. Ball forward, played by... Oof. Yeah, he tried to play it over the top to Ethan Chislett, but scuffed it and went behind Chislett. It just curved behind him. Ooh. Well, first shot of the game, at least from the game, from what I've seen. It was Callum By trying to head it forward. Pell with kind of a poor pass as he tried to play Woodyard back towards our goal, and then it was a first-time volley from Gibson. Easy collection from Zanev. Harry Pell is kind of had a meh game so far. Ooh. Okay. Oh shit, Chislett, let's go. Okay. Woodyard cleared it. It bounced off Chislett's back like 10 yards out, and then he just gets a flick over the top. But then he gets dispossessed. Ah. Mansfield 1-0 over Gillingham. Not the best result in the world. You also have Tranmere 1-0 up over Salford. Crawley 1-0 up over Crewe. That one's a bit of a relegation scrap, though. Neutral results thus far, except for the Mansfield game. Alright, Jaisimi has a little bit of space. Tries to cut it back, but cut off by Guy. Nicely done, Pierce. So far, I think he's done well, Pierce. You know, he's been scooping up those long balls over the top. Armani Little has plenty of space. 4 or 5 touches. Here we go. Jaisimi back to Little. Back to Jaisimi. He can take someone on 1v1. Instead, it's a 1v2. Oh, nice step over to his left. Corner kick. Nicely done, Jaisimi, in a tight area, right by the touchline. 2 defenders. Here we go. We got to take advantage of this. Got to capitalize against a team like Carlisle. Pretty stout defensively. Got to make sure we convert this one. Oh, keeper had a bit of trouble there as he kind of palmed it over his head. There was a lot of pressure on him. Another corner. Yeah, we got several players right on the keeper. We got Kalambai, you got Pell. We're not trying to make those runs into the box. We're just already having the players in the box, rather the 6-yard box, most of them, putting that pressure on them. All right, this time it'll be Brown with the delivery. Decent ball. Keeper punches it away, though. Offside. Back to Zanev again. Zanev first touch to his right foot. Gets a clearance. Eh. Oh, Gunter tried to get in a challenge. Blocked by Woodyard, though. They played it to the left over to, I think that was Gibson. And Gibson tried to get the cross off. Thankfully, Woodyard stepped in. Yeah, Gunter stepped in initially to try to make a challenge on one of their center mids. And they just kind of played around him. Near post, headed. Zanev, very important save there, near post. A flick on towards goal. That was a very that just happened so quickly. What the fuck? Plenty of pace on that one towards the near post. Good save by Zanev. He was trying to shuffle over to the near post and then just had to stick his hand up real quick and got a pretty good parry away as well. It didn't like fall straight to the feet of somebody in the near post or in the 6-yard box. It went over everyone's head. Yeah, Dennis that was with the flick on. Oh, Gibson picks it up here. Back post. Okay. Nicely done, Gunter. Header back to Zanev. He rolls it out to Little. Little tries to cut it back, but they get it. They repossess here. Garner. Good press by Woodyard. Yeah, Little getting dispossessed there. Very high press played by Carlisle now, but we play around him. Let's see if we can play it up to the final third quickly. Okay. Davison in possession here. Heavy touch, man. Too heavy. He was 1v1 with Huntington on that wide area, and his first touch was heavy, and Huntington just took it off him. Oh, square ball intended for Dennis there was cut off by Woodyard. It was a good few yards behind Dennis, thankfully. They could have gone on the counter there. Jaisimi holding it up on the left-hand side. Brown, square, Little, foul, yep. Garner came all the way back to try to pressure Little, but just bit in a little too clumsily. It's going to be an outswinger here from Lee Brown. Oh, plays it wide to Jaisimi. Yeah, cross from Jaisimi, not the best one, but still in possession. Brown, good ball. Oh. That was a slicer right there. Sliced that cross just over the head of Alex Pierce. When I say slice, I mean like you undercut the ball with like your laces. You know what I mean? Just over the head of Pierce, though. He was open on that back post. As I think Carlisle tried to play like an offside trap or something. I think Brown's deliveries have been pretty good so far in terms of set pieces. Okay, Little. Oh, a header by the center back, not going all the way, but Senior being pressed. Yep, dispossessing. That's off them. Oh, shit. Okay, but Lee Brown getting frustrated there. There was a bit of a clearance from number 8. Guy went out of play. And then Guy just kind of poked it away after it fell to him, after the ball already went out. And then Brown was coming in to try to challenge him. And then fell over him. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was weird. No, Guy just kind of pokes it away after the ball went out already, and Lee Brown just kind of gives him a slight little kick out. And I guess the ref didn't see that part. And Lee Brown was like, I'm sorry, it was an accident, it was an accident. You know what? I'll show you guys replays. I'll show you guys through my phone anytime there's a replay. Chislett. Oh. It's challenged by Mellish. Little ball over the top to Chislett. Chislett just couldn't outmuscle. This is what I was talking about. This is like a minute and a half ago. I don't know. That was intentional from Brown. What the fuck? That was so intentional. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys replays from now on. Kind of like what I used to do a couple years back, where I used to like take GIFs and I used to send the GIFs in chat, but iFollow has wisened up to that, to where like it immediately goes to a black screen if you try to capture a GIF. Yeah, I mean, first part of the game, very lively, back and forth. This one, it's a lot more, you know, it's been a lot more sloppy over the last 10 minutes. Both teams kind of giving it away cheaply at times. Okay, I see me holding it up. Oh, spins away from Senior very nicely. And tries to split 2 defenders. Gets fouled. Jaisimi is a diamond in the rough, man. Beautifully done by Jaisimi. Oh, shit. Yeah, beautiful turn away there from Jaisimi. The shirt tugging, a little bit too much there. Maybe it was a slip there, but the referee pulled it back with the shirt tug. Yeah, they cleared it away, though. Headed away. Oh, keeper couldn't collect. Chislett tried to chip it over with his left foot, but missed it. Good cross. Carlisle straight up in the air. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good delivery from Brown, just nobody was able to get their head on that one. Yeah, off the second cross after the initial clearance, the keeper tried coming all the way out and just wasn't even close. And initially, nobody won that header, and then Chislett tried to chip it with his left foot. To be fair, he was facing away from goal and just couldn't get the connection on it. Nicely done. Pell wins a flick on. Davison plays it to Chislett, receives the return pass from Chislett. Out of play though, on the right hand side, far side. Let's see, standings. Bradford are losing ahead of us against Stevenage. Yeah, that's not bad. Might as well just let Stevenage keep doing their thing in second. All I really care about is 4th through 7th. Salford losing their game against Tranmere. That's pretty good too, actually. We're only 5 points behind Stockport in 7th, as things stand. Is the timer? What the fuck? I have my scoreboard set up, but okay. So 41 minutes in, guys. Let's see if I can pull the game up on the computer. Still no. Ooh. They got some space here over here with Senior. Gonna take on Brown, gets the cross off low and hard, cleared away by Pierce. Nicely done. Oh, Jaisimi took it off of Moxley, but then tried to dribble past Moxley. Okay, they 1-2. Cleared away, not fully away. Jaisimi there. Tried to get too cute after he dispossessed Moxley. He tried to like nutmeg him or something. Moxley picked it up. They played a 1-2. Moxley crossed low and hard, and thankfully we were there to scoop it up. Well, goal kick in the end. But a little bit scary there if you're Jaisimi. Yeah, Moxley played a 1-2 between him and Garner. That thankfully didn't result in anything. It was poked away by Kalambai and then eventually led to a goal kick. Hey, foul. Yep. Nicely done, Jaisimi once again holding it up, drawing the foul. Yeah, Carlisle are not giving any of our attackers any space, any room to breathe. So the hold-up play is going to be very important. So far, Jaisimi's been doing his part. Through ball intended for Jaisimi, but he got outmuscled in the end. Not very often where he gets outmuscled, but he did that time against Morgan Feeney. Ooh, armor. Nicely poked away. Oof. Okay, opportunity here for... Oh. Okay. Yeah, Carlisle looked pretty dangerous. They got a long shot. We blocked it, and then we were on the counter, and we tried to play through ball. It was too heavy. Gibson here in possession, plays it back. Guy holding it up. They try to play a little through ball over the top to Gibson. He controls it. Jaisimi over to help, but they get a cross off. Yep. Nicely done on Marnie Little. Collects it, clears it. Pell, okay, Pell loses the knockdown, but then we see Davison picking it up here. Play Little though. Play Little square there. Come on. Brown's gonna cross it. Flicked back on. Collected by the keeper. Chisel with a bit of a diving header towards goal, but it was straight up in the air. He really had to dive to get to that one. But nothing doing. Good press by Pell. It's corner for Carlisle though. Fuck. First half, I think we played okay. It's just we've given away possession a couple times kind of cheaply. Whether it's Jaisimi trying to be too cute and dribble out of the back, or Armani Little trying to take a touch ahead of a player that was pressing him or something like that. Oh, far post header. Garner. Wow, okay, there's a bit of a scrap here. Huntington is fuming. A couple of AFC Wimbledon players had to pull him out. Garner going down easy there. And then just a bit of a scrap there. Look at Huntington right there, number 6. He is pissed. Sorry for my phone being just fucking cracked. Now look at this again. Another replay of it. I couldn't tell if there was other pushing and shoving before that because the camera didn't show, but it looked to me like he went down pretty easy. Well, first half has concluded, and like I said, I think we've been doing okay, possessing well. Aside from the couple of moments where we give it away. I mean, in terms of getting into the final third, it's not been a problem at all. I think we've been playing with intent, with purpose. When we get into the final third, usually we play the likes of Jaisimi out wide on the left side. Haven't really played the right-hand side too frequently. That's just a testament to how much we trust Jaisimi to really create something. And he has drawn a couple fouls. He's made a couple successful dribbles. One of which led to a corner after a left-footed cross, and another one, a couple of fouls that he drew. I think the deliveries have been decent. We just haven't been winning those balls when they get to inside the box. A lot of the headers are won by their center backs, especially Huntington, their number 6. A couple cheap giveaways though in build-up plays that led to some half chances from Carlisle. Thankfully, they didn't capitalize on any of those. Let's see, subs potentially. Pell has kind of had a bit of a game so far. Perhaps after 60, 65 minutes, bring on someone like McAteer. I think he could be a potential substitute to come on as an attacking mid, maybe for Pell if we want to play more towards the ground. As Carlisle have, of course, been, like I mentioned, physically imposing in the air, winning some aerial duels. So maybe focus a little bit more on passing it around. We have done, to be fair. We haven't been lumping the ball forward every time. But if you really want to drive home that play style of playing it amongst ourselves on the ground, maybe bring someone like a McAteer. What else can we do? Maybe Jack Curry. Although Brown has had some good deliveries. Maybe Curry later on in the 75th, 8th minute. Al-Hamadi is a possibility. We have a few players, Al-Hamadi, Sakujane. I don't think this is a game where we'll see Al-Hamadi, though, unless we switch to a 2. Although I think Al-Hamadi could benefit. I mean, if you're going to hold the ball up, I think, if we're not going to play, in the air too much, just playing on the ground, maybe an occasional hold up, we could see something like Al-Hamadi coming on. But it would probably be like for Davison, and I don't think we're going to be seeing that until later in the game, if that were to occur. So I predict it's either gonna be Janet or McAteer coming on for Pell later down the road. Pell or Chislett, either or. And then maybe we'll be seeing Al-Hamadi. Curry, I think, is a possibility. Who do I think should come on, though? For sure Curry at some point, maybe 65th, 70th minute. And then Pell, if Pell doesn't really find his rhythm in the second half, then I think either Jane or McAteer should be possible. But we'll see. I'll be back. Where the fuck? Okay.
I'll run to you. Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight. Throwing caution to the wind, I'll take a chance and let you in. Just take my hand and take me home tonight. We defeat all impossibilities. Yeah, you and me will take our hearts and run free into the wild. Into the running so fast, can you find me in the dark? Oh baby, close your eyes and listen to the beat of my heart. Take my hand, don't be afraid. A love like ours just can't be tamed. Take my heart, just feel the beat. We'll leave tonight and run free into the But I never really knew that it was over till the quiet and the echoes became colder. And I never really knew that it was over till the quiet and the echoes became colder. Took my love and gave it back. It's yours to leave, but it won't keep me from this hard time. And I'll try to get
Know my heart is a beat away from the bottom of the sea, drowning in all the words you say. How can I believe in me? I've been broken for so long now, trying to stand up on my own. I've been wasting all my chances, but I know I'm not alone. I am what I am. Took them changing me again. I got everything inside of me. I am what I am. I am what I am. Took them changing me again. I got everything inside of me. I am what I know that I'll never let you fall. I got you and you got me. You're a part of my story now. I have never felt so free. I've been broken for so long now, trying to stand up on my own. I've been wasting all my chances, but I know I'm not alone. I am what I am. Took them changing me again. I got everything inside of me. I am what I am. I am what I am. Took them changing me again. I got everything inside of me. I am what I
What's up, guys? We're back. Let me reset the timer.
See if the two teams can help to liven things up somewhat in this second half. Who's going to take this through then for the Dons? Midway inside his own half.
For those of you that are just joining the stream, I wasn't able to pull up the iFollow on the computer. There's some technical difficulties going on, so I'm watching via the iFollow app. Ooh. Way.
Gibson, after it's over to Senior on the far side, but between them they made a bit of a pig's breakfast of it, and out he goes for a needlessly conceded throw in now to the Dons on that far side. Couple of minutes gone in the second half, still goalless. Lee Brown with the throw down the line. Feeney wins it in the air above Davison. Flicked on by Dennis, but
Soundbite gets it forward. Jaisimi falls to his chest. The ball falls to his chest. Okay. Holding it up.
behind the distance towards the Jets.
Throw in.
Don't have to win a throw for the Dons now over on that far side. Brown to take it for the Dons.
Nobody's making a run. Come on. Alright, there we go. Pell's dropping deep. Here we go.
Into Pell, back to Brown.
Back to Jaisimi. Jaisimi turns away from Feeney. Cuts inside.
Still Jason.
Moxon with the challenge out for a throw in. Nicely done, Jaisimi.
Jesse by Moxon, but it will be another throw to the Dons further down the line. Taken by Brown to Little.
Ooh.
Once again, it's Jesse.
Jaisimi tried to.
Played the pass down looking.
Oh, okay.
Now Moxon's given it away.
They gave it away. I was gonna say Jaisimi tried to play it like a return ball to nobody, and then all of a sudden Carlisle gave it away for some reason with a poor clearance. Chisler with the long shot collected by the keeper. And then Pell tries to fucking flick it on to nobody. Nobody was making the run, but he thought somebody was.
Davison was after it. Wasn't that far away from being able to intercept it.
I don't know what that was. That was just a poor giveaway from Carlisle.
To the Dons, pretty much on the halfway line to be taken by Chris Gunter.
I should do this from now on. Watch it through my phone and show you guys the replays. Ooh, overlapping run to Pell. Gets the cross off. Too close to the keeper. So in the eyes of the referee, so free kick now then to the Dons. 49 and a half minutes gone, with the nil, Carlisle nil. Guest takes the kick, slides it square into Chisney. One way then the other. Closed down Alright, Chiz.
as well to feed it forward now into Woodyard.
Woodyard just going one way then the other, trying to find the pass. Yeah. Try to play a long ball, but out for the throw in.
It's still pretty evenly matched between these two sides and exchanges in the second half here. Despite the off-the-field distractions this afternoon, football continues out here on the pitch, but
Rochdale 1-0 up over Northampton.
it's good to see Wimbledon, as I said, competing again here, going toe-to-toe.
Decent result, I'd say, yeah.
Last week. Of course, the earlier season defeat suffered up at Brunton Park. Much more evenly matched here at the moment against Carlisle.
Jaisimi steers it down.
Going to be a situation where we thought today would certainly be a tough encounter, certainly tough to break down opposition.
Not the best clearance from the keeper, but
September,
Little's first touch off the air was not the best. Gives it away.
that particular juncture, and
Way! They tried to switch it over to their center back and it's out for a throw. What the fuck is this audio? Ugh. Disgusting.
Just a little bit of dialogue there between Ali Al-Hamadi and Johnny Jackson down in the technical area. Just calling him down for a moment, just to have a quick word. So maybe changes coming to mind, perhaps on the hour mark for Johnny, perhaps.
plenty of options he can
Yeah, we have not scored very many chances. We've not had very many chances to score regardless. Gibson here on the right. Little looping ball up, headed towards goal, but Zanuck collects, bounced in front of him. It was Armour coming up from the back, who's not really known for his marauding forward, but he does go there. There is Armour now once again. And their center back Mellish is all the way up there too. Top of the 18-yard box. Garner tried to return it back to Dennis, but Dennis just was a little bit too far behind that pass, thankfully. Ooh. Little with the ball over the top. Keeper collects though. That was close. Davison almost got there. Woodyard coming all the way forward to press. Do we have cover for him? We're pressing too high. You got Pell and Little also pressing, and now they're on the counter. Too many numbers forward for AFC Wimbledon there. But Chiswick comes back and at least slows the play down. Nicely done, Jayasimi. Moxon tried to get past Jayasimi, but couldn't keep it in. Would have been a counterattack going the other way. Yeah, I think Armani Little just got a little too overcommitted to that, because we saw Pell pressing as well, and then Armani Little should just kind of drop back, or should stay back rather, but he tried to triple press alongside with Pell as well, which led to the initial counter. Nothing. Garner goes to ground off the challenge from Lee Brown. Stayed down and tried to hold the ball with his legs, and the referee calls a foul on him. I think, yeah, I think right decision there from the ref. Or it was Pell, rather. It was both Pell and Brown kind of converging onto the challenge. Davison. Oh, that's going to be a yellow card for Davison. He kicks the ball away. Surely, no? Okay, no yellow for him, thankfully. This is 30 seconds ago. I'm surprised Davison didn't get a yellow for that. Referee didn't see it. Dude, lighting is so bad. Oh, let me. Okay, there we go. That's better. Ooh. Left-hand side cross comes in, low and hard, cleared away, eventually by Pierce. Or Little. Pierce tried to battle away, or Pell tried to battle away, gets his foot in. Poor clearance by Gunter. Blocked by Gunter, though, the cross. Lots of headers. That's like 10 in like 5 seconds. More headers. Headed away by fucking Gunter. Here we go. Chislett brings it down. Nice first touch. Chislett, what can he do? Davison on the right-hand side. Go on, Davison. Oh, too close to the keeper. Number 4, Moxie has a bit of space here. We're giving him some space. They switch the play. Or Moxon, my bad. Garner holds it up. Number 7 tries to play through ball. Pierce shepherds it away. Or nice. Instead of a clearance, he actually passes it straight to Woodyard in the center, so we keep possession. Little Jaisimi dropping back a little bit deep here to receive it. Woodyard played square. Nice two-touch football by Wimbledon. Jaisimi, go on. Go on. Ah! Davison, again, not able to capitalize. That was good football, though. Two-touch football. Very convincing until the finish. Al-Hamadi's going to be coming on, which I think is going to be a good substitution to make. I thought for sure he'd be coming on a little later. I don't know if this is like for like, but if it is like for like, I wouldn't mind too much. I think Davison's kind of struggled to find his footing in this particular game. Well, they switch the play to Armour. Armour takes a touch and crosses it, blocked by Gunter. Throwing in a decent area for Carlisle here on the near side. Moxon tries to take a touch. Crossed in by 22. Nope. Zanev. Davison losing out on the header to Huntington. Pell wins the header, but it bounced off his shoulder. Header's won by both sides. Long ball. Pierce heads it away for a throw. Alright, Psycho Janet and Al-Hamadi coming on. Oh, by the way, Jaisimi is now our number 10. I forgot about that. Jaisimi's coming off. I find that a bit interesting. I thought he's been decent. But I think it's just like for like. Fresh legs, Psycho Jane for Jaisimi. And then Al-Hamadi on for Pell as I expected. Although I thought it would be perhaps... I did say McAteer or Jane for Pell. Technically Jane came on, but not for Pell. So John is going to be playing for Jaisimi's spot. And, yeah. Al-Hamadi going to be playing as an attacking mid, or are we switching a formation to a 2, perhaps? No, I think we're sticking with our formation because our Little and Woodyard are still going to be holders. Or unless we play a 4-2-2-2. That'd be different. Chislett and Jane on the attacking. We'll see. Okay, Al Hamadi winning that one. Plays it through offside Chislett though. Al Hamadi or Al Hamadi? I say Al Hamadi. I don't know. I think it's the more accurate pronunciation. Al Hamadi. I don't know. A corner kick. That free kick was put with plenty of distance, and Kalambai bounced off the top of his head. Corner kick now. I'll show this corner, actually. I don't think I'm going to get copyright strike. How's the quality of the football been? It's been pretty decent, actually. Hold on. Out of the way. Easy. It's been decent. Both sides have been playing with intent. Oh, Zana tried to collect it. Couldn't fully collect as one of our defenders were in the way. Cleared away, though, thankfully. Huntington goes up. Not a foul, but stops the play because he's holding his head. It's been good. Well, the first half AFC Wimbledon gave it away a couple times cheaply, but aside from that, we got into their final third, within like maybe 5 to 6 seconds of recovering possession on average. It's just whenever we cross it, whenever we put the ball in, they usually win the header. Clear it away, and now it seems to me like we're playing. I mean, we did play on the ground quite a bit in the first half, but I think we're prioritizing that a little bit more in the second half. I think Jayasimi looked really good on the hold up and then turning, 1v1 step overs. I think looked good, but he came off for Jana, of course. I think Davison's been quiet so far, but he's still on the pitch. Maybe he can conjure something up. Pell had a quiet game as well. He came off. Kind of had a couple of giveaways where he tried to one time he tried to play back to I think it was Woodyard or Little, one of those two, and then it led to a counter-attacking opportunity. But yeah, they're playing decent this game at least. Are you talking about this game, or since you said that the quality of football is too poor, I think you might be asking about recent form rather than just this game. I think recent form they've been stout defensively. Just haven't finished our chances when we bring it into the final third, and chance creation also has been kind of lacking a little bit. I mean, only 2 goals in all of 2023 thus far. I think losing Asal, while we did probably get a hefty price tag for him, I think it's shown. Aside from the loan signing of Jaisim, who's been solid, I think Chislett's kind of lost his luster a little bit in the last few weeks, I'd say. Excuse me. I do think the transfer window was decent, though. Hopefully we can make more use of Pearson. Although Jaisimi's mainly going to play in his role. We could see maybe Pearson play as an attacking mid eventually. I don't know, Pell's attacking mid, though. Or, what's his face? McAteer. We have plenty of depth, that's for sure, but we just don't have players who can have that cutting edge to create chances aside from Jaisimi, I don't think. Aside from Jaisimi, I don't think we have that really dynamic player that can create his own chance. Anyway, throw in here for Carlisle on the near side. Audio shit again. Alright. Short goal kick. All the way to Brown on the left. Tries to steer it down to Jane, but it was a little bit too far away from Jane. Jane sticks his foot out and it's out for a throw-in. A little bit of miscommunication between them. 1,024 away fans from Carlisle. That's actually pretty decent away support. Cleared away. Kalambai might have a bit of trouble here dealing with 36. One of the substitutes. Kalambai still defending well on that right-hand side. 1v1. Couple step overs, but Kalambai still there. Plays it square to Gibson. Number 7 takes a heavy touch inside the 18-yard box. Crosses it. Ooh, past everybody. Tiny flick on by Woodyard, putting off the striker, number 14, Dennis. Pierce should have won the header. Get there quick, Chiz. Where was Gunter on that exchange? Corner kick coming up for Carlisle. There's a bit of a replay there. Yeah, they just couldn't get onto that one. And then what happened here, Gunter? And there was a flick on, and there was a cross blocked corner. AFC Wimbledon clear the lines. I'll show this one. Oh, nice tackle there, Alhamidi. Go on, Alhamidi. Shame. Head away by Pierce, but Gibson has a foul. Okay, foul on Pierce. Ooh, ball over the top to Chiz. 1v1 here. He's going to wait for the overlapping run of Gunter. Nope, he's going to keep it. It's a cross off. Way too close to the keeper, man. Oh, header forward. Go on, Chiz. Aye. No foul. I thought there was a little bit of a tangle of, not tangle of legs, a little clip onto the foot perhaps, but no foul. Chislet's still down. Yeah, that punt from the keeper was in the air for a long time, and then we ended up winning the header and all the way forward to Chislett, who was onside apparently. Gordon wins the header over Kalambai over the left-hand side now. Cross over everyone's head. I thought PK has defended pretty well for the most part. Winning some headers, crucially. Come on. I think Zenov has only had 2 saves. One was an easy collection from a long shot, and then another one was a couple long shot collections, and one was like a palm over from a near post header off a corner. We haven't tested their keeper though, at all. Chance creation has still been lacking. Who's that, number 10? Omari Patrick. Coming on for Dennis. Headed away. Carlisle long ball forward to Patrick. And Gunter wins that one. Oh, heavy touch from Guy. And Armani Little gets in the challenge. Still a throw in for Carlisle. Senior takes it. Okay. Can we get there? Left-hand side. They're just knocking around here. Carlisle. Oh, little chip ball over the top there to the left. Gunter is able to shepherd it. Nicely done. Corner kick, though. He was able to get there quickly on the switch of the play to Armour on the left, but then Armour gets a cross off and deflects off of Gunter. It's good positioning from Gunter, but unfortunately not able to prevent the corner. Will Johnny get there? Uh-oh. Oof. Let me take a closer look at that to see what we could have done better there. Far post. Oh, Alex Pierce just got muscled off there, which is a bit of a shock by Moxon, who was able to, or sorry, it was Feeney, the center back, that was able to out-muscle him and win that header. Bit of a rare situation there where Alex Pierce actually loses out on a header. Oh my god, I'm going to get copyright striked. Here we go again. Nicely done. Who's that? Woodyard heading it away again on the near post. Moxon. Patrick on the left-hand side gets the cross out. Far post. Feeney again. Oh, great save, Zanev. Feeney again winning the knockdown, and then Guy just volleying it. I think with the inside of his foot, though, to try to place it. But it did have a decent amount of power anyway to Zanev's right. Alex Pierce again losing out on that header. Good save, Zanev. I'm not going to show this one because I don't want to consistently show it. I might get a strike. Zanev punches it away. Oh, headed back. Oof. It's getting a little scary now. Carlisle looked to me like they're more in position to win this game now. I would say Carlisle, but AFC Wimbledon holding out. They haven't. I don't think they're going to score AFC Wimbledon. It doesn't look like they have enough on the tank or just enough quality anyways. I don't think they have enough quality to even create that clear-cut chance. I'm not going to be able to show very consistently because if I do, I'm going to get a strike. So I'm going to show bits and pieces. Counterattack again from Carlisle. Patrick, the substitute. Nice challenge by Kalambai. Wow, long shot. Driven way over. Kalimbai's been doing good, though. I'd be happy with a 0-0, honestly. Oh. Davison, Jane losing possession there to Moxley, I think. Moxley. I'm thinking of John Moxley from fucking AEW. Gibson plays it to the right. Good job, Pierce, clearing that cross away. Al-Hamadi holding it up. Can he get... Oh, okay, go Al-Hamadi. Wait. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't show that part. I didn't have my OBS up. I wasn't sure if I... Okay, they're in possession now. What can they do? Little takes it to his left foot. Takes a couple touches inside the 18-yard box. Good cross. Oh, just over the head of Davison. I'd say not just over the head, but a couple yards over the head of Davison there. A little bit too high. Nicely done, Little, though, taking it forward with purpose. We're knocking around a bit. Oh, nice little challenge there by Little. Slides in to try to block a shot. It never came, and then he poked it away. Al-Hamadi on the counter here. Davison is on the overlap. He plays Davison. First touch let him down. Still on his left foot, though. Trying to wait for support. Little. Gunter trying to set up for a cross. Puts it in with his left foot. Cleared away there. Al-Hamadi partially won the header, but Gordon easily shepherded out by Kalambai. Thought it was a foul, though. No, throw in. He's complaining. Thought it was a foul, though. Davison's first touch let him down. A bit of a through ball from Al-Hamadi. Had his first touch been closer to goal, could have set himself up, but his first touch was kind of poor, and then he waited for support. And he eventually got it, but couldn't do anything off of that. Oh, back heel pass. Oh. That was a great back heel pass from Patrick, and a little through ball over to Gibson, who tried to steer it towards goal, and the sting of the shot was taken away by, I think it was Pierce, who deflected the shot. I think he slid in. Leyton Orient 1-1 over Walsall. They just scored. Leyton Orient. Davison was offside. It was Kalambai who blocked that shot, by the way, earlier. McAteer. Nice. All right, McAteer on loan, coming on. Let's see what he can do. More audio shit. Or more shit audio, should I say. Oh, Hamady holding it up. Nice little layoff there. To McAteer. Oh, Johnny has some space. Go on. 1v1 against number 2. Takes a shot unblocked. Handball! What? Maybe it was close to his body, though. I don't think it was a handball. There was a shot coming in from Jane there. Fuck. Jane, I think, should have just tried to just take it with his left foot. He had a little bit of space inside the 18-yard box to take it to his left foot as the defender was forcing it to his left, but he just kind of kept it still a little bit and then tried to shimmy it around and then just took the shot. Or he faked the shimmy, but then just took the shot on, like, kind of a standstill shot. It was kind of weird, but... Al-Hamadi, though, man. Al-Hamadi holding the ball up, waiting for the support, and plays a perfect little square through ball over to McAteer, who ended up trying to play Janet through. Al-Hamadi is such a positive influence, man. I can't give this guy enough praise. Kalambai, nice clearance there. Through ball intended for Gordon, but Kalambai was there. Header straight up in the air from Huntington. Johnny holding it up. Nice little chip ball over the top there to Lee Brown. We got some numbers forward. Oh. Could have either targeted Davison or Johnny there, and neither of them were targeted. It was right in between them. AFC Wimbledon look positive here. They look to be playing with purpose once again. Woodyard switching the play. Overlapping run is nice. Oh, he has space, Johnny. Handball! Surely. Ah! Johnny was appealing for that one. He was the one that took the shot on. Yeah, the style of play right now from AFC Wimbledon is solid. I mean, we're playing with pace, with conviction, making some off-the-ball runs. Alhamady beats his man to his left foot. Alhamady tries to lay it off, but nobody was... Yeah, he couldn't find McAteer. Just a few yards wide of McAteer there. Just a poor touch. A poor pass from Alhamady. See Dunn Davison dropping deep. Moxon was just a little bit too slow on the touch with his head. Ball to the box, nobody there though. Didn't look up before playing the cross. Flicked by Alhamady. We looked very good in these last 10 minutes. Most of the half was controlled by Carlisle, but we really have swung the pendulum in our favor. Let's see if we can capitalize here. I think Alhamady has been a very good reason for that. McAteer looks decent too. And off the ball movement's pretty good for McAteer. Header towards the 18-yard box. Nicely done. Armani Little. Okay, Johnny coming forward with pace. Couple heavy touches. Number 2 is just steaming back, Senior, to try to catch up to Johnny. Eventually gets a sliding challenge and throw in for AFC Wimbledon. Throwing for AFC Wimbledon right next to the corner flag. Johnny had some pace on that one, man. It was nicely done too by, I think that was Gunter. No, Armani Little, who played him over. Hamady tried to head it towards goal, straight at the keeper. One more substitute, I think. Never mind. Man of the match, Armani Little. I think that's fair. Oh. That was an opportunity from Carlisle on the left-hand side. Tried to play across to Gordon, and it kind of tangled in between his feet, and Zanev collected it. I think Gunter was a little too central in that exchange. Hey, handball. Gunter, nice chest touch from Davis. And Alhamady, first touch was heavy to set himself up. Oh. Dude, Alhamady's been such a good influence. Oh, man. I'm going to show you that from the beginning. Dude, I cannot get enough of this man, Al-Hamadi. Take a look at this. That's it. Yeah, I thought that was a handball, right? Yeah, Gunter playing it forward, right? Just nicely set up there by Al-Hamadi. So close, man. Wow. 0-0 draw. It's the third game in a row. Okay, I'm going to sound very negative with this, but I think there are a lot of positives to take from this one. Third game in a row where I shouldn't say third game. We won 1-0 against Sutton. What am I saying? But we've only scored 2 goals in all of 2023, which is a bit of a concern, and I'll harp on that a little bit more. I'll talk about who I feel needs to improve in terms of chance creation and whatnot, not just in this game but in general, which includes Chislett. I think he's kind of fallen off a little bit. But anyway, 0-0 draw. On paper, it's good because it's against Carlisle, third place. In practice, also good. You thought I was gonna fucking throw a curveball like, but it wasn't a good 0-0. No, it was a good 0-0. I think there were moments in the game where we let Carlisle play their game, especially in like the middle part of the second half where they were knocking around pretty effectively, and the likes of Gunter would be a little too central, would give them some space on the wide area, and they'd put crosses in, and we'd actually lose on a couple of occasions whenever they did put the crosses in. Notably, Pierce lost out on a couple of heading exchanges to the likes of Feeney, mainly, who would play as a center back but get up the pitch to try to win some headers. But aside from, between the 60th, I want to say the 55th to 75th minute where it was pretty much all Carlisle, I think we played decent all around. I couldn't watch the first 20 minutes because there was some technical difficulties on iFollow. But the 20th to 45th minute, I thought both teams played pretty well. The style of football was pretty solid, not lumping the ball up all the time like sometimes you would see in League 2, but possessing it a little bit and then getting to the final third quickly. Playing some 1-2s and whatnot from both sides. It was very impressive to watch, although AFC Wimbledon didn't create any clear-cut chances in that first half. I think the only real clear-cut chance was from Carlisle, who it was like a corner kick near post, flicked on towards goal by, I think it was Huntington, either that or Feeney, and Zanev got up quick, palmed it over, and went over everyone's head. Eventually cleared away. Good reactionary save from Zanev, who also had another really good save in that little spell that I was talking about, 55th to 75th minute. It was toward the latter end of that spell, around the 70th minute, where it was a flick on one by Feeney over Alex Pierce, who I thought had a decent game until that spell where he lost out on a couple of headers. But flick on one by Feeney, first time volley by Guy with the inside of his right foot, actually. It wasn't like a lacer, but it was put with decent amount of pace. Zanev quickly dives to his right, saves it out for a corner kick. Good save from Zanev in that exchange. Let me go back to chronological order. So yeah, first half, not much to talk about, not too many clear-cut chances. In the beginning of the second half, it was pretty even until Carlisle really started to mount some pressure on us. Notably, in that first half, real quick to go back to the first half, we gave the ball away a couple of times, even though we did possess well and bring it to the final third, played with conviction and with pace. There were a couple of times where it looked a little shaky, notably with Pell. One time he tried to play it back to one of our center mids and just a few yards wide of his intended target, which allowed for a bit of a counterattack for Carlisle, but nothing happened in that exchange, thankfully. Pell didn't really have the best game. Gave it away a couple of times. Won a couple of headers, lost a couple of headers. Wasn't really the same Harry Pell that we're used to seeing that wins every header, flicks it on. So he eventually came off. For, I think it was McAteer, like for like substitution, who I thought was pretty decent. Makes good off the ball runs, very quick. But I think the substitute of the game had to be Al-Hamadi. I cannot give this guy enough praise, man. When Al-Hamadi is on the ball, he holds it up, There's one time where he held it up and then waited for the support, played McAteer with a square through ball, and McAteer played it through to Johnny, and Johnny was kind of a little too slow to try to think of something to do. He kind of held the ball onto his feet a little bit, thought of what to do, then just took the shot on from like a standing position, and it ended up the shot ended up getting blocked. But he had a good moment a few minutes later where Little kind of played a chip little ball over the pressure of one of the center mids, and then Johnny took a heavy touch past the midfield line, took a couple more touches, and eventually Senior came back and made the challenge. They're right back out for a throw-in that exchange. Those are the only moments where Johnny really had like a huge impact. But like I said, Al Hamadi on that initial moment where he held the ball up and played McAteer, which led to a counter. Another moment where it seemed like it was something out of nothing. Davison laid it off to Al Hamadi. The ball was kind of bouncing a little bit. Al Hamadi took a touch heavy forward down the right hand side, just heavy enough to where he was able to keep it in play. And then he drove across low and hard to Davison, just a tad behind. I think Davison kind of outran the ball slightly. It was kind of a mixture of both. But Al Hamadi did very good holding the ball up and then creating his own chance. I said early in the stream we struggle to create our own chances. Jai Simi really the only player who's able to do that, who I thought had a very good game until he got subbed off. There was one moment where he held the ball up, spun away from his man, drew the foul. He drew a couple fouls, actually. Another moment where he did a little quick step over, faked going right, then went left, crossed it, was blocked. Jai Simi was pretty strong, and he did pretty well. But yeah, Al Hamadi can create his own chance. I said he's not the fastest player in the world, but he has a good first touch, can set himself up for a good crossing opportunity. I think for a 21-year-old, I think he's got good football IQ, I think he is not just a very gifted player all around. I can't give enough praise for him. Aside from him and Jai Simi, though, I think Chislett has kind of fallen off a little bit. Whenever he's in the wide area, he tries to... His first instinct is always to try to play it back or to try to cross it, and I think his deliveries... I mean, fair play. If you want to cross it from the wide area, that's fine, but his deliveries were kind of meh today, Chislett. He had another kind of 6 to 7 out of 10 type of performance. But Little played well. Little, got in a couple of challenges, drove it forward. There were a couple times where he took it himself toward the 18-yard box. I think Woodyard was decent when he was on the ball. Sometimes he's like, okay, what do I do? He tried to take it one way, then the other, then cleared it or played square to somebody. But I think defensively did okay, Woodyard. I think he did enough on the day to really warrant a decent performance, like a 7.5 out of 10. Center backs, again, Pierce lost out on a couple of headers, but other than that, played well in the first half, played well in the later half in the second half. Callum Bai did well all around. Gunter at times was out of position. Brown was okay. Yeah, I think Brown did all right. So let me go down the list. Individual performances. Zanev, 7. Did okay. Gunter, 6.5. Callum Bai, 8. Pierce, 7. Brown, 7. Woodyard, 7. Little, 8.5. Chislett, 6. Pell, 6. Jai Simi, 8. Davison was quiet, 6.5. Substitutes, Jane, 7. McAteer, 8. Al Hamadi, 9. And those are my individual performances. Try to keep it short and sweet, that particular analysis. I think it was a good point. It was a good point against Carlisle side, who were fairly decent. I mean, they have that midfield three in Gibson, Guy, and Moxon. Gibson, very good on the ball. Guy can play a good pass through, try to thread a couple through balls in that maybe just ahead of a couple of players on a couple of instances. Moxon gave the ball away a couple of times, but he was strong whenever he got on the challenges and played a couple good balls. That midfield three is good. We did keep Dennis quiet, though. 17 goals in the season, Dennis, but he was quiet today, thankfully, and Garner was also quiet. we did a good job in nullifying their strikers. But they did win a couple of headers. Most of Carlisle's half chances to clear-cut chances came from that second ball, or came from that knockdown from a back post run. And there were maybe a couple of times where they got crosses off and the likes of Gunter or Kalambai would block it out for a corner. Those are really the only chances Carlisle had. I mean, nonetheless, they did have the better clear-cut chances than we did, but I still think it's a good point. Yeah, thank you guys for coming along. See you next time.